BRINITY in 5, baby. I told y'all to get with the winning team. What's up, y'all, and welcome back to Deuce with the News. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back to watch my videos. If you are new here, please like, comment, and share this video and join the family. Thank you. So today we will be talking about the finale of Love Island USA season 8. Okay, I'm talking about no notes, y'all. I didn't write nothing down. I'm going off the top of the dome. So with that being said, there will not be a lot of commentary as far as the conversations. I mean, it's the finale. It wasn't too many conversations anyway. I mean, I guess it was, but not really. Nothing we ain't heard before. I know this is the final recap of Love Island USA, but I will be recapping other shows. I am doing RHOA. I am doing Heart and Hustle Houston. And I think I will be doing the Ultimatum when that comes on. It will be my first time watching, but I've heard good things about the show, so I might be doing that. Stay tuned. But also, I will be back here for the Love Island USA reunion, so stay tuned for that as well. Thank y'all for 922 subscribers, y'all. Before the season started, I started off with like 700 subscribers, and although most of my followers did not come from my Love Island content, if you are somebody who followed me from another recap and watching this content as well, I just want to say thank y'all. Thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all so much. Okay, we up, y'all, on the road to 1K. We're gonna get there soon. Let's get into the recap. So the episode starts off with the couples super excited that they made it to the final 4, as they should be. Okay, now some of the people got there by the hairs on their chinny chin chin. Okay, I'm talking about Zach and Kata. Almost didn't happen for you, boo, but you're here, and the core 4 made the final 4, so that's really what matters. Okay, 4 black women is in the finale on Love Island USA. Make some noise. Everybody is a fucking winner, okay? Honestly, truly. Now, we didn't get too many clips during the nighttime because, you know, during the finale, it's almost a 2-hour episode. It's a lot going on. They like, let's go to fuck to sleep so we can wake y'all up and y'all get to these dates. Okay, that's what's important. Now, in the morning, well, that night, the Islanders said their last good night, Islanders, which was so cute to me because, like, it's so bittersweet because I really enjoyed this season. Of course, it had its up and down moments. There were moments I did not like, of fucking course. There was moments where I started to get bored, of fucking course. That's hard to not get bored through a 35 fucking episode season. It's hard to not get bored throughout a 35 episode season. Like, some of the episodes are gonna be boring, okay? A lot of people said that this season was rigged and they had the worst season they ever watched and all this bullshit. How the fuck could you say season 8 was worse than season 7? I didn't even watch the last 3 episodes of season 7. Season 7 was a fucking horror movie. It was a mess, a complete fucking mess, okay? Absolutely not. But yeah, they do the last good night, Islanders, and that was so bittersweet. Go to fuck the bed, okay? Clap, clap, the lights went off, everybody sleep. Now in the morning, they receive a text. I'm talking about right off the wake up. Barely got to wipe the sleep out their eyes, saying that they all will be going on dates today. Melanie and Sincere are the first one to receive the text saying that their date will start and to get ready. They walk down to the dock. There's a boat that comes up with their name on it and takes them out to the middle of the water. And they're on like this platform thing, kind of like, you know, the bungalows in Bora Bora, but it's not a bungalow. It is covered, but it's not like a house. It's not like a room or space like that. It has like different areas. One of the areas is a massage table where Sincere gives Melanie a massage. Now during the massage, it's a cute little moment. They're talking, whatever. I didn't really care too much for it because, you know, honestly, Sincere be pissing me the fuck off. Okay, and it's hard for me to believe anything that Sincere has, and honestly the only thing he can do for me is show and tell. You have to get out this villa and show and tell that you ain't on bullshit no more. Sorry, not only to Sincere, I mean Melanie and her family, but to America too. Nigga, you in a hot seat with us all. And speaking of hot seat, his fucking family, nasty work, disgusting. Have y'all seen the clips of them on live? I mean, it's so bad. It's so bad. It's so many clips. His mom, his cousins, just his family, y'all. Literally what you do not do when you have a family member who is final 4 in the island, on the island. Yes, he has done shit. And Sincere has maybe fucked up his brand for himself, but because he is on that show, there's way for him to twist it and turn it to make it a good outcome for him career-wise. But his family, oh no, y'all could fuck up that nigga brand like this before it even gets started. And they were even talking about Ariana, and it's just like, that's not a good look. His mom was speaking about on Ariana. That is not a good look, bro. It's not. But anyways, They then leave the massage table and go to make pizzas. And during that conversation, they are talking about, well, Sincere is praising her for being resilient. And Melanie say, hold on, nigga, not too resilient. Not too much. I ain't that resilient, okay? Be cool. And I feel her, because if you are the nigga who caused me pain, do not praise me for being stupid. Essentially, that's what you're doing. Don't do that, nigga. Matter of fact, shut the fuck up before you ruin this date. Don't ruin a good time.
You've constantly been so resilient through everything that's happened. Like, it wasn't just like something bad happened and you just like gave up and rolled over. Like, you got up and tried even harder. So I'm just so appreciative of you from the bottom of my heart. I just want to be able to...
I think I'm too resilient now, though.
You are, though.
You're putting me through some more shit because I'm resilient.
I'm not saying that. No, that's not. You don't got to worry about that anymore. I know where I have to, you know, course correct, and I know the things I have to do, because you deserve the world. You really do. And I want to be the one that gives it to you.
Now back at the villa, you know, the Islanders are doing what they do. These are getting dressed in their swimsuits. The guys are cooking breakfast. Zach and Bryce are having a conversation. Zach asks Bryce, how's it gonna go with him and Trinity outside here? Like, is he gonna spend a couple weeks with her and then she comes spend a couple weeks with him? And Bryce like, whatever the fuck she want. Whatever she want. Whenever she want to come, it's an open door policy. She can come whenever she want. Matter of fact, she can move the fuck in. I know that's right, Bryce. Bryce is in love, baby. He is in love. Trinity put that thing down, flipped it and reversed it. I know that's right. Trinity and Kata are having a little conversation too with each other, and they're just like, oh my gosh, like, we have to go on dates out of here. And they like, yeah, we are gonna go on dates. They just everybody seem happy. You know, it's about love. The final episode is truly about love and connection. Now, Zach and Kata receive a text that it's their turn for their date. And we just get like a clip of them walking to like a foresty area with a body of water. Very Birmingham, okay? It's giving very chip Cheerio, okay? It's the other side of the pond. It was very much giving Zach's lineage, okay? I'm not gonna lie. And I know a lot of shade has been thrown on social media about their date. Especially when compared to Trinity and Anaya's date. Especially Anaya's date. Anaya's date was grand, okay? Super T. But I mean, it is what it is. I feel like it matched what Zach and Kata is, and it matched the background, and I feel like that is what they tried to honor for most people during the date. So I fuck with it. And they seem to enjoy it. But the speedboat did look fun. The speedboat comes up, it's a red speedboat, it has their name on it. They get in and I say, oh fuck, Kata's hair. That was what I was thinking, Kata's hair. And when she got on the boat, baby, her fucking hair. I was sad for her, honestly, truly. I really was. I was, damn sister, her hair was messed up. Honestly, just take the clip-ins out. Just take them the fuck out. I can't wait for Kata to get out and we see her get a bomb-ass hairdo. Like, and that's no shade. It's no shade. But yes, it takes them to the side of a, I don't even know what to call it. Like, I don't know. They're sitting at the table with some chairs eating sandwiches. Now, they start talking about the same ass shit they always be talking about. And I know Zach, I get it. As a grown-ass woman, I understand. You want to see what it's like in a real world with this girl before you truly commit, fully commit or whatever. But it still gives bullshit in my head. Because it's like, I fucked you. As vulgar as that may sound, we had sex, nigga. And for you not to want to commit because you don't know how this will look in a real world just sounds like a cop-out. And you already live on the other side. You're not even in the US. Anything could be going on with you. I don't know. I don't fuck with it. But I really do hope he don't do Kata wrong. Because Kata she's deeply falling for him. And my whole thing is Kata wouldn't say no if he was willing to make her his girlfriend. It wouldn't be like, oh no, let's wait until we get into the real world. She wouldn't say that. So that's why I don't like the shit. Because Kata truly deep down don't like the shit either.
Joke around about that.
Yeah.
It's almost like at the tip of my tongue. One day I do see it finishing at those 3 words, you know? There'll be no jokes, it'll be real.
I see me saying it as well.
I do see you as my girlfriend in the future and saying those words. I feel like we need to actually experience outside first.
I agree.
And like, I know we made the whole like exclusive thing, the dating thing. I think it's just gonna be nice to actually wait till we're at the villa to do all that stuff. Like,
I agree.
Because obviously we don't know where we're gonna be, and I know I'm gonna be where you are, but we don't know where that is. Do you know what I mean?
I see myself with you for a long time, honestly.
Really?
maybe the rest of my life.
Oh my God. Well, actually.
Back at the villa, Mel and Sincere arrive back, and you know, Mel goes to the corner with the girls, Sincere goes to the corner with the guys, and they just talk about what their date was for each other. Don't remember what was said. Already said there's not gonna be a lot of commentary, y'all. At this moment, Anaya and Carl receives a text saying that it's time for their date. Now, they are getting ready. It's getting darker. It's dark by this time, honestly. And when they get to their date, I said, oh shit. In my head, I said, oh shit, they're the winners. That date was so motherfucking tea. I'm talking about one of the best dates I've ever seen on Love Island. For sure. Like, that date was so raw. It was straight out of a fairy tale. To the nigga who said fairy tales ain't real, he can't give you that, baby. Look at you now. Look where that nigga at in Fresno. Anyways, Fresno, okay? That's where the fuck he's at. Fresno. I find it so funny that, just as a quick little intermission, but most of the Islanders, or some of the Islanders, are all together in LA right now. It's honestly a lot of the cast of people always go to LA, B cast, C cast, D cast to meet up. I don't know what for, whatever. Kenzie and Dylan are out there as well though. And I find it crazy that Corbin and Parmita didn't link up with them. I know Parmita said she had to move, so maybe she went straight to Miami. And the thing about her is, wasn't you already, you said you was from Miami, already living in Miami. But now you, whatever. But TT and KC also isn't on the scene. And I get it. I probably wouldn't be on the scene coming straight out the villa either. Because, baby, I miss my family. I need to go see my family. KC and TT also got a lot of backlash on social media. But they got a lot of love, too. But I only say that because Tiara lives in LA. And KC lives in Fresno, which is 3 hours. An hour on plane. Not even an hour. 45 minutes on a plane and a couple hour drive if he wanted to. So that's why I just find it funny that they ain't doing the whole meetup thing. Maybe they're just waiting for, you know, the people that they really fuck with to come back. Or maybe they're just taking a little time off the internet. Either way, I'm not mad at them for, you know, getting their head right before they get on this motherfucker. Because I feel like that's where a lot of people lose, is the Islanders just get straight to social media and you fucking up the brand. So I feel like KC and Tiara are moving smart. Fuck with that, because please do. They probably getting teams together and all that shit. So I respect it. Now, Carl and Anaya's date, bomb as fuck, baby. Bomb as fuck. It is some like books and notes hanging from the sky, not like how it was last time. Grand fucking table with flowers everywhere. They look like they're in the middle of the forest. It literally looks like The Princess and the Frog. She has on a green dress. They have a book, baby, a book that tells their story.
He was opened and read. The best is yet to come, it said.
After twists, turns, and second chances too, Princess Anaya found her Prince Charming and her, I'm about to cry, oh my gosh. And her fairy tale came true. Oh my gosh. Now their greatest adventure is about to start. Let's see what the future holds for those two hearts. That really was really good.
That's like our whole story.
I know.
That's right there.
Yeah. I say it all the time, but I'm so grateful that, you know, you gave me the second chance when you came back. And
It was always going to be you. Over and over and over, I was like, it's Anaya, it's Anaya, it's Anaya. I don't know. There's just like, just so much emotion going through me right now. But like, I knew like you were the one that I wanted to pick. When America did give us the second shot, I was just so happy.
you made me feel so beautiful and like reassured, and you let me put myself first, and I feel like you let me shine, and I feel like my light was really down for a while. And that's why I'm like really grateful for you, because I feel like I've been smiling ever since you've been by my side.
Ever make that fucking book, baby? 10 out of 10. I'm talking about, it had the script, the photos was drawn, but they looked so real. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. They are going through the book, and they're just going through the motions of everything, or how she felt during them times, how Carl felt. It really, really, really was nice. and they talked, they kissed, they got up to dance. Beautiful fucking date. Back at the villa, of course, Kata and Zach arrives. Trinity say, oh my gosh, your hair. Trinity, my sister, I love her down, baby. I love her down. She deserved this win so fucking bad. I love her down. I love her down, okay? Y'all know Trinity hit 2 million followers today? 2 million before even making her fucking first post, okay? She was at 1.7 million before the finale. My baby's a star, okay? Shout out to her. She's about to do big things. I'm excited for her career. I'm excited to see it, witness it, all of it. But yes, to say that though about her hair, Trinity, we know you're a real one, but damn, sister, let it sink in. So they talk about their date with them. It wasn't really much to talk about, no shade, but yeah, it is what it is. Now, Bryce and Trinity receives a text saying it's time for their date. They go on their date, and I said, y'all gave Anaya and Carl that, they gotta be the winners. Because Trinity, and honestly, Trinity and Bryce's date wasn't bad, but it was like in an open area with a table, dinner. They had a heart that was on fire. That was really cute. And they're just talking. They both seem a little nervous. And it's crazy because before Trinity left for her date, she said, I'm not really nervous. I'm just excited. You feel me? I'm just excited to spend time with him. But when they sat down, they both looked nervous as hell. Like, they really did. And it's not fucking cute. It's cute. But yeah, they're just talking about life outside of here. And just, you know, they're happy that they met each other. And then Bryce says, I just want to say, I love you. And I said, ooh, I did not see that coming. I'm not going to lie, I did not see that coming. His grandma and his mom did say he was a lover boy. Like, when he locks in on one person, he truly locks in. So I'm not surprised, but god damn, I did not see that coming. I did not see that coming. I did not. And I'm not gonna lie, it's not, honestly, a month and a half, it's not too early to say you love somebody. I told my nigga I love him after, well, he told me first, but it probably was less than a month. I probably was about a month. I really don't remember, but we're married now. Thank you. So if you love that nigga, tell him you love him. If you love that girl, tell him you love her. Okay. Now after that, they get some fire dancers coming out and doing a big one. But when they come out, they just run straight out at him. And I said, what the fuck? Bryce and Trinity didn't get scared though. I would have been like, they didn't jump, scream, nothing. But the fire dance was really, really cute. I always wanted to see a fire dance in person. I will one day. I'm gonna get there. But yes, it was a beautiful fucking day. Beautiful day. Beautiful, 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 beautiful day. Back at the villa, Anaya and Carl arrived, and Anaya and Carl is telling them what they did at their date. And Mel and Sincere look shocked. And also, by this point, the Islanders are all in like pajamas, which is so different because y'all know at nighttime we see them in their get-ups, their club villa fits. So to see them in pajamas chilling, it's bittersweet, y'all. It's bittersweet.
In here with like as open of a heart as I could, like on purpose, and I feel like I'm so glad I did that because it let like this like exist, you know?
I was not expecting leaving with a boyfriend, I'm not gonna lie.
There's like no one I'd rather be like at this table with, and it's like so nice.
I genuinely feel like when I'm with you, I feel like I can be myself, be very open and just say anything. And like, we literally, I feel like we think the same.
Yeah, I really felt like after the family day, that like meeting your family, having them say like, the whole family loves me and my whole family loves you.
Right.
Sealed things in for me so much with you. You know, it's like the way you make me feel and stuff. It's like, I love you.
Aww.
You know?
I love you too. I really do. I was just waiting for you to say it.
Okay, I'm so glad, because I've been feeling it the whole time.
You gotta give me a kiss, like what are we talking about right now?
No, I don't need anybody but you, so love me like you love me.
Now once Trinity and Bryce arrive back, of course they tell all the Islanders that, you know, that Bryce said he loves her and she said it back. But when they saying it, they look at each other before saying it, and Kata and Zach said, what? Like, did he propose? Y'all getting married or what? Like, no, for real, because the dramatic pause was fucking crazy. But no, everybody like, oh yeah, I knew it. Super cute moment. Of course, they go to bed. In the morning, the girls get a text that y'all are going out to get some pampering done. They screaming and yelling. They look down at the boys. The boys like, what? What's going on? They like, oh, we're leaving, we're leaving. And he like, just y'all? And they're like, yeah. They like, okay, have fun. Whatever, whoop-de-whoop-whoop. Now, the girls go to get their nails done. And you know, it's crazy because there's been a clip circulating prior to the finale, circulating of the core four in a van. Aniya's like standing outside the van. Kata is smoking a vape. Trinity is smoking a vape as well, but you can't see her until she lean up. But you can see that she's smoking a vape when she lean up, but she's also eating. And Melanie is drinking like a Capri Sun or some shit. And a lot of people thought that was them after the villa. No, that was them for the pampering date because they have on the same clothes they had on in that video. So, you know, but I mean, it's not new to us that the Islanders get to smoke or whatever. They take vape breaks. If you on social media, you see like old Islanders giving information about like background information about what goes on in the villa, what's acceptable, what's not. Now, during the pampering date, it's cute. You know, they're getting their nails done. The girls are talking. Everybody's happy. It is what it is. Finale time. They come down the stairs, okay? They come down couple by couple. The first couple to come down was Kata and Zach. They got photos, like big things with their photos hanging up. It's super cute. They walk down. They go to the table. The table has champagne and everything. All the Islanders, once they all get out there, they have a big photo booth outside for them to take pictures. I said, oh, the budget is big this season, baby. The budget is fucking humongous because the big photo booth was cute. They brought the big TV out that they had for Casa Amor live stream. And it's showing them videos of their time in the villa from the beginning. They showed the clip of Bryce yearning and crying for Trinity and Casa. That was really cute. They showed the clip of Aniya saying, I thought I was about to fuck that man and say less. And she said, oh no! I'm happy they showed that too. That was a cute little moment. They did show her also saying to KC during the Casa recoupling, like, I chose you and you didn't chose me. Why did they show that clip? What? Now, it did go right to Carl after, so I get it. But at the same time, why? They also showed Melanie crying before running up the stairs. And I'm like, again, why? But whatever. That clip go off and then it's their family. Their families come on the screen. Zach's parents came on and was telling them how happy they are for him and how much they loved him. That was super cute. Kata's friend group came on. It was a bunch of friends. Baby, all her friends white. Am I surprised? No, but I'm like, goddamn. Goddamn. Okay. And then we get Bryce's brother, who said he's excited to meet Trinity and she's the perfect couple, perfect match for him. She's a baddie. He called her a baddie and said she is hilarious. Then we get Trinity's sister. Beautiful girl, okay? You come on Love Island next, actually. Beautiful girl. Not the sister that came with the mom, but another sister. And she said, you know what? Let me give you this. Because you're doing the motherfucking thing. BRINITY and 5. The fact that she said BRINITY and 5 and they probably like, what the fuck does that mean? But that was cute. We get Aniya's dad. Oh, that really touched my heart because he was like, I'm so proud of you and I can't wait to see you. That was cute. We get Carl's, I don't remember what it said on the screen. Was that his friend, co-worker? Something like that. And then for Melanie, we got Melanie's dad, her real dad. Not her stepdad, her real dad. And then we get Sincere's mom and brother. The little brother was so cute. I don't give a fuck about the mom, especially after seeing how she moved on that live. So it is what it is. And that's no shade to the mama, but at the same time, girl, get it together. You're a grown-ass woman. That is disgusting. Disgusting. Now, after the clips with the family go off, they start showing clips of fucking celebrities. They could have kept that. Honestly, they could have kept the clips with the celebrities. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, we did not need to see. They got Lizzo, Drewski, Kehlani, some other people. Like, what was the point of that? That shit was annoying. Like, wrap this shit up, okay? The clips go off. Ariana comes out looking bomb in that blue dress. My friend was like, she got the bangs to the back now. I was rolling, okay? But she looks good. She comes out and she said, you know what? Y'all made it to the Final Four. How are y'all excited? Like, y'all did it. Y'all did your big one. Now let's go stand up on them podiums so we can say who the fuck won. Of course, Zach and Kata got 4th place. We are not surprised by that. Melanie and Sincere got 3rd place. Absolutely not surprised by that. Now we have 2 beautiful dark-skinned black women as the final 2 people in Love Island USA season 8 finale. Love to fucking see it, especially the season that Anaya had. And Trinity, she didn't really face too much adversity, but she's still a bad bitch. She still did her big one. She still held down all the girls during the season. So I was just happy to see that. Like I said, honestly, I wanted BRINITY to win, but I thought Carl and Anaya was gonna win. But when Ariana said, Trinity and Bryce, I screamed, y'all. I was so happy for her. Like, I am so happy for Trinity. I'm happy for all of them, for real.
The wait is finally over. The winners of Love Island USA 2026 are...
Trinity and Bryce was surprised. They was happy as well, and they just like, oh my fucking gosh. She says, is it anything you guys want to say to each other? Trinity said, I love you, and he said, I love you so much. And they said at the same time. I said, oh, that's so cute. That's so cute. Love wins, y'all. Love fucking wins. Okay. Trinity starts to cry, and Ariana says, why are you crying, Trinity? And she was like, it's just all hitting me right now. She's like, I come from a really small town, not a lot of greatness comes out of there, and I just didn't expect this. I did not expect to win. She said, I know my mom is watching this and she's probably crying too, and she had me tearing up. I ain't gonna lie, she had me tearing up too, because I get it, girl. She left her job at a hardware store, and all the motherfucking aunties and old ass people, black women at that, I hate that it be us. I hate that it be us bringing down a 22-year-old woman for leaving a fucking job at a hardware store. Bitch, you can get another job at a fucking hardware store if it didn't work out for her. So the fact that y'all like, oh my gosh, she left her job to come on Love Island. Yeah. At 22 years old, if I had to, I wouldn't go on Love Island. I don't think I would have did that at 22, because I was a baby. Love Island was never for me. Okay, too fucking ghetto for them. I'm too on that. Okay, no. I just felt like at 22 years old, you're supposed to live life, and that's what she did. She took a chance at it. Y'all act like she left, I don't know, like a real career. She left a job at a fucking hardware store that she probably didn't even want to work at anyway, to come on a job that was going to change her life, and her life is going to be ever changed from this. So like, shut the fuck up in here. Look at her now, bitch. Look at her now. Look at her motherfucking now, ho. Thank you. Shout out to Trinity and Bryce for winning. Y'all know they do that whole little thing at the end where they jump in the pool. It was a great season. It was a good season, okay? I really enjoyed this season. I am happy that BRINITY won. I called it. And honestly, I was going for Casey and Anaya from the very beginning, but you know, shit happens. And so after that, I was rooting for Bryce and Trinity. I am so happy for them. Who did y'all think was gonna win? Leave it in the comments below. This has been a great season. I enjoyed recapping with you all. Y'all know I'm gonna be back next season for motherfucking Love Island, okay? Sat. Also, August 31st is when Love Island USA Season 8 reunion airs. And I also will be right here recapping that for y'all. If you made it to the end of this video, please drop a purple heart below. Like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, okay? We're on the road to 1K. We are at 922. We can get there. We can get there by the end of summer for sure, okay? Thank y'all for hanging with me. I'll see y'all next time. Bye, y'all.